hi, I'm here to give you some tips on what you can do with your kids before you bring them to therapy. And, obviously I'm a therapist. I think therapy is great, but there are some things that you can do with your kids before you have to bring them into therapy that might actually let you avoid therapy. So I'm going to tell you how to avoid coming to me and see how it works. So the first thing is spend time with your kids. Not spending time what you like to do, spend time with them doing something they like to do. So if your kid loves Fortnite, try to learn with them how to play Fortnite. Watch them play Fortnite. Or go to the 99-cent store or Dollar Tree and pick out a puzzle or art or something that you can do. For under $2 or $3, you can find stuff that you can do with your kids. They have balls there. They have all sorts of things that you can do. Find out what your kids like to do. If you don't know, watch them. See what they do in their free time. It's really important for them to feel like they're important, that you think they're important, that you're willing to spend your time doing what they like to do, not just always what you want to do. And I have 2 kids. I know things get busy with work, with, trying to run a household, with taking them to sports and activities and all that stuff. I get that. And then by the time you blink your eyes, it's bedtime. If, hopefully you've gotten dinner done by then or whatever. But it is really important to spend time with them doing something, board games, something that they like to do. So that's the first thing. The second thing is come to therapy on your own. Not that it's your fault necessarily, but you can come into therapy. And so, for example, I've had clients who have kids with ADHD. So they come in and I teach them games that they could play with their kids, techniques, skills that they could teach their kids. So their kids are kind of in therapy, but they don't ever come into the therapist's office. They don't even know they're in therapy necessarily. And so not only do you get to spend time with your kid as opposed to just sitting in the waiting room while they're in therapy, but you now have some skills to teach them lifelong and ways to support them in what they need to learn. And then if that doesn't work, then yes, I would tell my client, bring your kid in and I'll evaluate what they need and how, I can help them and how I can teach you to help them. Or perhaps even if you've tried to spend time with your kids and they're like, yeah, I'm not interested, I'm bored, or whatever, then I might be able to meet with them, find out what they are interested in doing, work with them on, their defensiveness and maybe being a little bit more open and what they might need to do that, and then be able to share with you some of the things that they would be interested in doing. So I hope that's helpful, and go play with your kids.